All right. So we got Boy in the building. We got KB in the building. Nice to meet you guys in person. Boy, I met you a few times, but I never actually got to see you in the flesh, like in my face type shit. I don't know how to describe it, but actually get to spend some time with you. So I got a lot of questions for you. I definitely been wanting to get you on the show. So I got to start off with the infamous question, why hip hop? Why did you choose hip hop as a route in life?
I think like that's just our culture, like that's just where we come from. So it's like since a kid, all we've been hearing is hip hop. You feel me? So it's like you just grew up in, you know what I'm saying? You grew up with listening to Biggie before we even understood what was going on. So it was basically like something we were born into.
Right. You inherited hip hop in a way.
Like you inherited. Like,
got you. So I hear you mention Biggie, which is crazy. How old are you?
I'm 25.
You 25? So to me, that's technically a YN.
Nah.
What you know about Biggie? Like, where were you when Biggie was even around? How did you even hear about Biggie? What do you know?
I'm saying, it's like, that's our culture in Tampa, like, especially around that time.
Right, OGs.
I'm born in 99, so.
Okay.
2005 and stuff, they were still playing Biggie and stuff like that. And then, that's what's on TV. So, but yeah, Biggie one of my favorite rappers from the past.
Okay.
I think he's better than Pop.
Hold on, why would you say that to spark a debate like that and then just think we're gonna stop right there? He ain't better than Pop now. I fuck with dude.
I think he's a better rapper than Pop.
I don't think so.
I think he got a better flow.
Do you want to favor something?
No.
I don't think he is, but why do you say he is? I gotta listen to you. I gotta hear you out.
I think Biggie was just, as a musician, his flow was more smoother.
I can agree with that.
I feel like Pac got more love from being like a social activist. He was more charming than Biggie. So I feel like that's why people side with Pac, and then his message throughout the music. But I'm saying strip that down. We talk about it just off the sound and how the feel and the groove of it. I think Biggie's a better artist for sure.
To be honest, I agree with you as far as the delivery. I do feel like Big Papa was smooth. But I just feel like going blow for blow, song for song, Biggie would lose. Like, you got California Love, you got all type of things. Brenda's Got a Baby, you got Change, you got Mama, you got you got Hit 'Em Up, you got, but I'm just, you may not, but there are fans that he was able to gather with that. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, he's so diverse and so multifaceted. Because one thing about Biggie, I fuck with him, he was talented, but I don't really like people that's all about self, or everything they talk about is them and what they got and what they could do. Like, duh, bitch, you the one out here taking everybody's money, but goddamn, what about the people? So I like Tupac because I feel like he was just more for the people. So I actually do agree with you though with the delivery though. Like, just even to all the ladies in the place with style and grace, it gives you all of that. So you can be both right at the same time. So
I think Pop talented. I like Pop. You're a Gemini. We Gemini, so I'm a Pop fan for sure.
So you a Gemini?
Yeah, for sure.
They say Geminis are like two-faced.
I hate that.
Why you hate that? What would you say to take up all Geminis today?
Because they see I feel like they see the picture of how they have the two-faced thing, and they just automatically think that means you two-faced, which means you're fake.
Got you.
But no, it's more dual personality. That's what it means. It's like night and day. So
that means you could be this one minute and
you could be this person, but that don't mean you don't fuck with them no more. It's it's basically saying you could be you're outgoing and shy.
Got you. Okay, so I'm feeling it. So you a Gemini, you 25, and this day and age we call it 25 because y'all in the YN stage still. So how has life been for you? I know that you came in the music industry when you were young, period. But now that you have grown a little bit, how's life been treating you? What have you been learning? What you been doing?
I feel like these experiences through these last years, for me, it's just it calmed me down a lot, and then it made me more humble. Cause I already was humble, but it made me more humble, in the sense of I realize I don't need a lot to be happy. I don't really
realize that.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel once you get that, it makes life so much easier.
Oh my gosh, you speaking though. So tell me, cause I'm not trying to be funny. I'm 30, right? So I'm 5 years older than you. I got a sister. She's 28. and we have a clash all the time. She don't understand what I'm saying, but I would say something like that. When you understand that this is all it takes for you to be happy, right. Most of the stuff that you realize you was trying to chase, you ain't even want it. That ain't even what make you happy. You just doing it to make somebody else, so from, because you stated that this experience has made you humble. What do you think are some of the things that you went through that made you realize that? Because I feel like a lot of people feel like you're just supposed to automatically know it, but we don't understand that you got to go through some shit to kind of realize that.
Right. I feel like just as far as like going through things like, and within my contract, not being able to like drop music, and then like I say drugs too, because I was drugging hard. I was drugging real hard, and then just like going through those experiences and then those faults, and just you go to realizing like, damn, it don't take a lot to be happy for real. Like I don't really need much. Like all I really need is like my family and stability. So it's like I ain't really chasing. I never really was chasing fame from the beginning with. Like I never really adapted well to that because I'm not really good on cameras and stuff. Yeah. Like that. So.
And they try to do it to you as soon as they see that you attached to something. They like, hey,
and that's not me. Like I'm not a flexer. Like I'm not no type of person. That, I'm not like a money spreader or nothing like that. I barely not do that shit. It's just never been me because I come from humble beginnings though.
And I was about to ask you a question, and I hate to cut you off. I want to go back. Your name is Roboy. Yeah. What does Roboy stand for the people that know? Doesn't that stand for Robles or, what does it stand for?
Nah, so in my neighborhood, we got a block called Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had made it when we was like 16. And then from there, it was just like, around that time I was becoming an artist. So I was trying to like find like a name and stuff like that. But so they used to call us that though. So like they used to be like, oh, them the little Roboys and stuff like that. And then I was already like influenced by YoungBoy a lot. So it was just like, it made sense to me at that time.
I like the name. I was just thinking that it came because you were from Robles or something.
But I grew up over there with them boys too. Like that's like my hood too for sure.
So I want to go back to that because you say you come from humble beginnings, and even what you're displaying now, like basically saying, hey, you really need food, water, shelter. Yeah. You get what I'm saying, and keeping that stable.
Just a little excitement.
From time to time, but the ability to keep those things up is really what everybody's looking for.
Yeah.
How was life as a child? Like, where did you come from in a sense that now that's what you want? Because some people, they go like the opposite way, right? They may come from humble beginnings and stable beginnings. They get famous or they get hot or whatever the case is, and now they're doing the opposite. Like bitch, you don't got no home training, or why would you want to go to the hood?
Yeah,
so, where, in your opinion, as far as Tampa is concerned, describe kind of how you grew up and what made you want to get to a place of stability more than anything.
Like I said, I come from humble beginnings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't having a lot at all growing up. Like I wasn't the kid that was getting like new shoes.
What?
Throughout the year, like I probably get 2 pairs of shoes. One at the beginning and one through income tax.
Right? When Titus said, did we live there?
Yeah, I'm the flyest nigga in the school.
Shit, don't let grandma go pick the shoes.
But nah.
Said unless grandma don't pick the shoes, we're gonna get some K-Swiss.
So like I come from knowing that you don't really need a lot to be happy. You can like make your own happiness. Cause that's what we had to do. So we come from the project.
For real, got that.
So it's like we had to make fun out of little things, like walking to the store at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, that was like an adventure to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The world was so big to us at the time. Yeah. So like that was an adventure to us.
But that was life too. Yeah. Experiencing it with people that was going through some of the same things. But just the beauty of it. I think that's really what I see when I look at you. And even not only through the career that you've had so far, but even your growth. I realize that you understand the beauty of stuff.
Yeah.
Because you always, and this is why I say it, I pay attention to people that fuck with me. Hear me out. I'm considered more of an underdog, right? I may be considered a person that people don't want to work with because I'm not this or I'm not that yet. And you always like extended your hand and said, you know what? What's up? Like, yeah, we can, whatever the case is. So I appreciate you for that. But I really do think that's because you were raised kind of like me. Like, we understand we ain't really come from much, but if we can make this shit happen, we can make this shit happen. Anybody tell us no, it don't matter. Somebody gonna tell us yeah type shit.
Yeah,
so
why not? Why not?
Exactly. So I'm proud of you. Now I do want to go back to something that you mentioned too. You said that again, the experiences that you've had kind of shaped the way that you are seeing things nowadays. So you mentioned that one of the things was the contract that you were in earlier. So let's go back to that because I'm pretty sure everybody want to know what's going on, right? And I'm one of them people, not trying to be funny. You can hear all that you want in Tampa, right? I'm one of them people that like to hear it from the horse's mouth. Because it be so much going on, it be so many rumors. Whatever the case is, if you didn't hear it from that person, then you really don't know. So I want to formally ask you, because I remember you being signed with Gucci Mane 1017. What happened to that? Like, why aren't you signed? What ended up happening?
It just went. I'd say we weren't organized coming in from the beginning. So I don't really. It was like, destined to fail to begin with, and then Riche had died right before that. So he was really like I feel like if Riche was alive, it would have been way different. Like it would have been way different, like for sure. So Riche dying ended up making it, changing things between me and Dre. So it ended up changing things between me and Dre. So me and him kind of fell out when I had around the time I signed a WAP. Cause I wasn't even trying to sign a WAP for real. I was trying to fuck with Digital Dash and Sean Barron, cause they was doing like a joint deal, and I think Digital Dash had Juice WRLD. He got Nardo Wick now, and then Sean Barron, he Ty Dolla $ign manager. But at that time, me and Dre had fell out, so that didn't go through, and he ended up just signing me to 1017, cause I ain't even signed. I never signed the paper. And he ended up signing me to bruh, and then, like I said, Dre wasn't ever really doing shit.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was just like out on my own. And then he ended up taking like the advance from the contract. And then, so from that, right there, it was just like, at that point, you just like, damned if I do, damned if I don't.
And it kind of make you want to not do the shit no more, like when you deal with shiesty people so bad. Sure. So you never like went and, it's not a way for you to get your money back or even go against him and say, hey, like, bitch, I'm gonna sue you or whatever the case is, something, because like you say, you weren't the person that even initiated it. And then on my behalf, you took my funds, which kind of leave me in a fucked up position. How did you feel when that first happened?
I mean, cause I didn't know at first. Because like I said, I was always like, I wasn't really tripping. I was just in the moment. So I wasn't really like on beat about a lot of things.
Yeah. So now you're 25, my bad, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but I don't even want to stay there too long, because fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You roll, boy, and it's really you that comes with this shit, right? Like I said, people want to know, but let's line this up for real, right? So now that you've gone through that, and you've had that experience, because a lot of people, it's one of their dreams to be signed. It's one of their dreams to meet Gucci. It's one of their dreams to be signed with Gucci. So you've still accomplished a lot and so much at a young age. Now knowing what you know, especially for someone that's just coming up in this music industry and stuff, what would you have done differently?
Just been more like on beat about like the business side. Like I wouldn't have signed that contract the way I signed it. You know what I'm saying? With Dre. With Dre in the beginning.
I want to give you a hug because I want to beat their ass. Do you want me to hit them with a card for you? Because I will do it. Oh my God. I would have did that different, and then, I mean, it's like a million things I would, you know what I'm saying? You would be different. That's and you get to think about it after,
you know
right?
Yeah, but that's the main thing I would have been on point about, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly what's going on in this contract and what we're going to do, and you know what I'm saying? What you want out of this, because like, at that time, like I say, I come from nothing, so I'm thinking this like a life-changing thing.
Yeah,
I ain't have nothing. You know what it is? We don't have nothing at that stage of our life, so we ain't thinking about them taking something from us.
Because we ain't got nothing to take.
What he gonna take? Yeah. So when people like, oh, watch the contract. niggas be feeling like, I ain't got shit for him to take.
But they will create
You know
something for them to take.
Yeah, it's going down for sure.
And I only feel bad because not trying to be funny, but it's us doing it to each other. And then you was a young boy at that time. You get what I'm saying? Like, you was literally, what, 20, 21? Mm-hmm. Whatever the case is, you can't really fight against a man that knows this type of logic at this time. And I hate people that do that because you didn't really win. Like, bitch, you didn't really go head up. You did some shiesty. So, maybe I'll do some brujeria later for that situation. Now, with that, moving forward, right? So, you've learned a lot. You've got to experience a lot. You've also met a lot of people, right, in the meantime. Because, again, even people like me, like, just because that happened doesn't mean that you lose value to us, and it doesn't make you any less of road boy, right? So everybody on my end, like I was even telling people that I had this interview, they want to know what's going on with music. Like, where can we see the music going from here? Like, are you out of that situation where you can make music? Do you hate making music at this point? Or where do you even see that going, you know?
Honestly, I don't know. But I don't hate music. Mm-hmm. Like, I love making music. I still make music to this day. Like, I got hella songs. Yeah. Like, good songs. It's just, right now, I'm just waiting on the right situation. Gotcha. Like, based off my experience of last time, I know, like, what I need to be successful. So it's like, right now, it's just, I'm being patient. I'm still going to be, you know, making music and things. But now I'm going to try to figure out things in a different way. And then once the situation right, then I'm going to start pressing for it. Because if you ain't got your team right, especially with because the rap game watered down right now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it ain't even really nothing going on for real right now in the rap game. If you ain't already in it right now, it's kind of hard to even really get established. Yeah. So it's like, I'm just, just waiting. I still feel it in my heart though. Yeah. It's still like a spark in the back of my mind. Like, it's just in due time. Like, it's gonna happen.
If don't nobody believe you, I do. That's how I felt about my situation. Like, I took a little year off because I low-key started to hate how people act in the industry. It's not the situation, but the shystiness of people. You need a pep talk? Yeah, please. The shystiness of the people, it just be too much. So I took a little break off. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do all of that. But at the end of the day, that spark that you talk about, like, it's still there. Like, I want to do this, and that's why I said, like, I would rather it be real talk. You get what I'm saying? Instead of that bubbly, oh my goodness, who's your top 3? And no, like, let's talk about some real shit. Like, bitches got real shit going on. We need real advice to tell each other, stuff that we learn, and just keep it real at the end of the day. So I definitely appreciate you for that. Now, with that being said, this is where I like to cut it in half and get into like a fun part. Because again, I like to get to know you. I like to get to understand what's going on, but I do want to kind of joke around and I do want to play some hip hop games, okay? Okay, B, before we get into this part, can you introduce yourself, kind of give me the rundown, let us know what you got going on, because I didn't want to but I didn't want to not talk to you, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mama.
Yes, sir.
I go by KB from 3.
Okay.
AKA Son of Spice. But yeah, we just dropped 2 singles not too long ago. I dropped 97 Baby, a single by myself. And then I just dropped another one with me and my dog 60. Go get that.
Yes, sir. So, question, before you get any further, when did you get started?
I've been doing music since I was 9 years old. 9?
Yeah. What you was in the choir? What you
Listen, I was in a group back in the day called All Star ENT. And we did numbers, you feel me? We did probably like 40, 50,000 views, you feel me? Easy. But it was just like I said, same shit with him, like management, business side, whatever we did, right? Like, hey, yo, shout out to that nigga Josh. I know a lot of this shit about this music shit because of my dog Josh. Josh was a big older person that we looked up to in this music shit, put us in position to get right and do well. It's just, trying to be in a group with 4 or 5 different people would be really complicated.
Yeah, anybody it would be complicated for. We done seen Destiny Child can't keep that up. So I just feel I feel that you guys have seen so much. I want you, like on some pass it on stuff. Over the time, from 9 to now, what is something, if you could go back and tell 18-year-old KB, what would you tell him?
Man, hold on to that money, man. Hold on to that money. Invest in yourself. Real life. Stop waiting on people and stop expecting motherfuckers to do shit for you. That was my biggest fallout.
You just said a word.
I'm telling you, I'm sorry.
Ain't nobody coming to save you.
Yeah.
You gotta save you.
You gotta bet on yourself, bro. Niggas talk a good game, but that shit, them actions don't be matching. Never. Like, ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I done been dealt with labels, they get no clout, you feel me?
Yeah.
Not doing that. But, you know, I was in a fucked up situation like bro, too.
Yeah.
Signed some weak ass deal, and nigga pretty much took advantage of my music, all that weird shit.
And then at that rate, I'm telling you, that'll make you be like, no, like, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't even want to sing nothing. Like, fuck y'all.
But see, that'd be the difference, though. Y'all think you be ready to quit. That shit really just fire you up. Cause now I know what I need to do, and I know how to do this shit.
Yeah.
So now I'm real dangerous now. You feel me?
You just said a word, though, because that's really it. Like, they really afraid of who y'all could become. And I think that's why they be trying to hold it back, hold it down. Because if you really got yours, it would be way more than what they even was trying to give you for it type shit. Like, so I am going to say this to both of y'all. Not only keep going, but explore the idea of the independence that you have now. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, you can just put it on your shirt. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
But not being attached or, just like drugged down by somebody else could actually help from time to time. So take advantage of TikTok, take advantage of SoundCloud, take advantage of feel good music, take advantage of, putting stuff out without getting paid so you can get people on your side. Go get some samples and make bitches shake their ass or fucking make bitches cry or make bitches laugh about how they love their nigga. Whatever the case is, this is y'all's time to do it. Y'all don't have anybody, ain't nobody the boss of y'all. You don't have nobody telling you no, nobody telling you yes, nobody telling you no. So do it type shit. And like you said, bro, if you're not already in the situation, you probably don't have, y'all good. Y'all was already in the situation. So the momentum that y'all would have behind that, you never know. Like, just keep going for it. So I appreciate y'all for those words of wisdom, but now we gotta get in, okay? So let's go ahead and stop this short